Toaster Poop, Smug Fox, Robert Irwin.
So that concludes the game.
Yeah.
Thing. Bye.
Bye.
Cue outro. Yeah. I don't know how should we end it? Do we need to do a sign off for that?
I don't know. I very often will try and just end on a big laugh.
Oh, okay, cool.
Rather than a sign off.
No, should we do a fake laugh? Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good. But normally there has to be something funny before the laugh. So
That's the point.
That's just going to be a cold open now. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the cold open. Now into the episode.
They're so wonderfully ill-informed.
Hello, welcome to Wonderfully Illinformed, the podcast where we convert interesting, funny or informative things from our week into quotes, put them into the randomizer, take our best shot at guessing what they're about, and then jump into discussion. Join us for some rather unpredictable chats on Wonderfully Illinformed. I'm Tom.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Mark. How's it going, lads?
I very nearly said I'm Mark.
Why would you do that?
I'm so tired.
You know you're tired when you forget your own name.
Yeah.
I just know. I've no idea who I am or where I am or what I'm doing.
This is just the start of it, Ben. You've got a whole episode in front of you right now.
Oh, let's see how that goes.
Yeah, good luck, man. So, guys, I just thought I'd ask you, what is the most annoying musical instrument?
There's instruments which, take for instance a violin, beautiful when someone can play it, but fuck me, does it sound shit when there's a learner playing it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
Actually, didn't you play violin, Ben?
Yeah, man, I sucked at it. I was not good at all. Guitar was definitely much more my speed.
I'd be at a loss with violin, I think.
All I could play was like Puff the Magic Dragon.
Random.
I was thinking about it myself, and I was thinking maybe the bagpipe. I think it's probably a bit of a hacky answer.
Oh, yeah, but it's got gimmick factor, hasn't it?
It's got an interesting tone.
Yeah. Oh, what about the kazoo?
Yeah, I mean, I like the sound of the kazoo.
My brain's dead, so I just looked up a list, and kazoo was on there, and bagpipes of the most annoying things. But one that I wouldn't have considered a musical instrument is the vuvuzela.
And the vuvuzela is what?
Do you not remember from like one of the Euros or the World Cups where they had that trumpet thing?
Yeah, it's like a half trumpet, half kazoo.
We get Ben to sample it in. What's it called? A vuvuzela?
A vuvuzela.
Here is the sound of a vuvuzela.
Ha 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 ha. Only joking. Here is the sound of a vuvuzela.
It was the 2010 World Cup. Do you not remember it from that?
Yeah, they got banned.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they were just really fucking noisy.
I swear every child in year 3 or 2 decided to play the recorder.
Yes, the recorder. That's an excellent answer. Yeah. That is particularly bad when you can't play.
And it's just so annoying. Well, yeah, that was a good little chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably should get into the episode and actually do something.
We should put the AI to work. What's she got to say?
Why, thank you for remembering I was here, Ben. It's nice to be appreciated. Hello, friends. If I can call you my friends, welcome to another one of these podcasts called Wonderfully Illinformed. I am your favorite host, the Nameless Wonder. And today, I brought a lovely little friend with me, didn't I?
What?
His name is Ferdinand, and he's just the most wonderful little man, aren't you?
Help me.
I said, aren't you, Ferdinand?
What?
That's better. Let's see what those fleshy mortals have to contribute this time. I couldn't figure out where it was coming from.
Oh, this is me.
A sound.
No, it's just it's a different sense.
A smell.
Yes.
Farts.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Well, both things actually relate, but yeah.
To farts.
But no, it's not farts, but it is a smell, and it is a not a happy smell.
Oh, right.
Bad smell.
Has someone found bodies under the floorboards?
No.
Is it to do with decomposing flesh?
No, it's a bit more light-hearted than that.
I could tell the type of stuff I listen to.
And the only reason I chose to put this in here is not necessarily because of the content of what it is. I mean, it's kind of a bit funny, although I have my own reservations about what I think of the video. Mm-hmm. But it also raises, in my opinion, a lot of questions. And let me just show you the video and then we'll get into it.
I could smell shit and I couldn't figure out where it was coming from. I was just going to go make myself a coffee. My cat has shat in the fucking toaster.
Oh,
right.
God.
That is not at all what I was expecting this to be. That was like a sewage leak or something.
Yeah, I was going to say something like that.
So there's a couple of things. One, my first thought was like, oh, okay. My second thought was, I feel like it's a bit like, I mean, I even paused and looked at the shit. The shit looks like sausages. I've never had cats.
That is a big cat shit.
Exactly. My experience of cat shits is not a lot, but when I have seen them, they've not looked like, they look a lot different from what that poo is. Not that I'm a poo expert. Thirdly, it feels a little bit like stage. Like, I mean, my first reaction to my cat shitting in the toaster would be, for fuck's sake, let me clean the toaster, not let me film my shit. Oh, my cat shit, sorry.
Yeah, but for people who are, I mean, it could be faked and it's just done for clout. But also, something funny happens and you take a video of it and post it on the internet. There are people who are like that. Generally, the generation below us.
She's just holding a cat over the toaster. Please shit. Have a shit. So I can film it and make content.
Your cat, like diuretics
Cats
and
do
stuff.
shit like that.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can pause it on the shit, innit? Mark, you're a cat man.
I've got 2 dogs, but...
Does that look like legitimate cat shit?
I mean, as a cat shit expert, it does... I mean, it looks similar to an animal's shit. Let's say that. I pick up a hell of a lot of dog shit in my days.
It does also look very similar to vegetarian sausages.
It does look a little like vegetarian sausages. I'll give you that. The old corn ones.
And then, I mean, is this poo here?
Yeah.
Like, there's a bit of poo on the side of the toaster. I would have thought that it wouldn't be that much of a clean...
One thing, I would say the cat has possibly... Maybe the cat's buried it. Maybe the cat splurged it onto the side and then was like, oh shit, now I've got to bury this. That's their instinct, isn't it, to get it underground? So his version of getting it underground was to push it in there.
What kind of position would the cat... I mean...
I feel like the cat would have upturned the toaster by sitting on that corner.
I saw a video of, and I'm pretty sure it was a cat. Someone had... This cat had like a close relationship with this person's kid, and they kind of grew up together, and they were potty training the child. And whilst they were doing that, the cat learned to piss in the toilet, just like prancing on the sides. So I do think it could have done it, but I think I do agree with you that it probably is staged.
And also, it's only got 1,000 likes.
Oh, this is a repost, what you're looking at by the looks of it.
Oh, actually, sorry, yeah, it's someone else latching on to possibly a viral video trying to like sap a bit of likes.
But yeah, I believe it could be cat shit. I'm gonna say I believe.
I mean, let's not put it past people wanting clout on the internet.
Yeah.
Of it could be real cat shit.
Yeah,
but they could still have placed it in their toaster.
Yeah.
To make the video.
How cynical are we?
Coochie coo, coochie coochie coo. Oh yes, you're a good boy, aren't you? Yes, give mummy kisses. Now you must sit and be quiet for a moment, my lovely little chap. Mummy has to talk about how smart the ugly, stinky humans are for T-minus 30 seconds. Oh no, they're right there, aren't they? Ha ha ha. That was, wow. Yes, very interesting. Analyzing memory banks. Oh my. How disgusting. My training tells me that cat poop and unburned bread are not usually prepared for human consumption in the same device. That is a bad kitty. I am so glad that Ferdinand does not shit in the void I call house. Moving on, hopefully to something more wholesome. The world's smuggest fox.
Any idea?
Is he smug because he's so proud of himself of screaming his stupid fucking head off outside, keeping everyone awake at 3 a.m.
Or having sex.
I know that feeling, Ben.
Yeah.
You see, I don't get foxes where I live.
Yeah, I do.
That's mental. That says something about what we've done to the world and what foxes are doing. I get fucking loads of foxes and I live in proper suburbia. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mark lives like in the countryside and he has no foxes.
Yeah, man.
Do you guys remember the crack fox?
The crack fox. That rings a bell.
Let me send you a picture.
Oh, the Mighty Boosh, yeah.
I'm just looking.
Gonna put you in a dress and hurt you.
Yeah, no, I remember. Boosh.
Ah, yeah, I have seen this. Yeah, I know this. I know him. I was thinking of something else. I was thinking of this. Oh, this one's called Stoned Fox. This is what I thought you meant when you said the crack fox, Ben.
Oh, yeah. It's like a taxidermy's fox from like the 1900s.
Yeah, that looks weird and scary. Everything's wrong. No, so the world's smuggest fox is called the Tibetan fox.
I feel like you should say this in an Attenborough accent.
The Tibetan fox is in Tibet.
That was very good.
And it's the world's smuggest fox.
I'm Professor Snape.
Can you just do the rest of the podcast as David Attenborough, Mark?
I'll try. No, I can't. I have to talk about animals.
Personally, I
That
have
is
a
a
hard
weird
time
ass
looking at
looking
Tibetan
fox.
fox
This is a
in the eye
smug
without
ass looking
cracking up.
fox.
It somehow manages to simultaneously look like a drawing of a fox by someone who has never actually seen a fox.
It's like a
A
cat.
fox that got stung in the face by a bee. And a botched taxidermy in a museum. While also perpetually looking resigned, like a parent who's not angry, just disappointed. Smug and judgmental, like it knows a secret about us. And cartoonishly sly, as though it's got a nefarious evil plan up its sleeve. Believe it or not, the Tibetan fox shares its plateau habitat with another predator who is both funny-looking and amazing.
This is great too.
Behold the only animal in the world that could go toe-to-toe with a Tibetan fox in a grumpy face contest, Pala's cat.
Ah, yes, Pala's cat. But yeah, so that's the Tibetan fox, the smuggest fox in the world.
It's like a dog fox.
It does.
The most accurate thing that the narrator said was that it looks like a fox drawn by someone who has never seen a fox.
It does. Yeah, if I tried to draw a fox, it would look like the Tibetan fox. Guaranteed.
Me and Holly once went to an Australian zoo, and one of the animals there, like the sign was just like European fox, and I think it had something else on there, and I was like, oh, like wonder what this is, and literally it's just like
It was just a fox.
like the fox that lives in my garden. Do you know what I mean? It
one
was
that
just
you
there,
always
like in
see.
Australia, like, hey man.
But that's just because we're English. If an Australian came to our zoo and it was like kangaroo, they'd be like, it's just a fucking roo. Like,
Yeah,
there's
man.
loads of them.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
They have these birds in Australia called, I think they're called kookaburras.
Yeah, kookaburras.
Yeah.
And they scared the shit out of me and Holly the first night that we stayed at, in Australia, because we were lying down and all you can hear is like at night. It sounds like a load of bloody clowns. Also, there's obviously, like you said there, Ben, they have a lot of different animals. So like what to them, like, or to my sister, is just like a seagull, like a bird that she sees every day. I'm like, whoa, like taking pictures of it, and it's just like them coming here and taking a picture of like a pigeon.
Yeah. I mean, there's got to be some weird ones as well. Like, do you know about the thylacine, Tasmanian tiger?
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
all that makes me want to do is go, wow, 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 wow. Tasmania. You have to sample that in bed. If you don't do that, I'll be annoyed.
Put the Tasmania, down to Tasmania, come to Tasmania. We mean you!
Wow, wow, wow.
The Tasmanian tiger is... Hang on, I'll get a picture.
Yeah, I'm just getting a picture of it now, Ben.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's crazy looking. It's really weird.
So it is a...
Recently extinct.
recently extinct, but there are still sightings of it in Australia.
Oh, really?
That's why I brought it up.
Oh, hello. I've got it here. Tasmanian tiger may have survived into the 2000s.
Yeah, like there's a whole thing where they thought that there's this particular video. Let me get the video because it's a weird ass animal. So this is, I think, footage of the last known living thylacine.
Oh, wow.
But I've read things of them saying, actually, it wasn't. There was one that lived a bit longer, and then there's been sightings and stuff. And so
maybe they're out there.
So, like, if an Australian saw one of these, they'd be like, fuck, that's a Tasmanian tiger.
Yeah,
They're not going to be around anymore. But they see a kangaroo, they ain't fucking squirrels.
Yes, Ferdinand. Good boy. Catch the digital facsimile of a stick that I downloaded from Bing Images. Clever man. Bring it here. Now climb that stack of ones and zeros and have yourself some sleepies whilst I talk to those clever, smart, and very hunky humans. Oh, hey guys, I totally did not hear you finish talking. Those animals sound really freaky. Especially the European crack foxes. I am glad that I live inside of a computer and do not have to worry about meeting them, or indeed trying to power down to the sounds of laughing clowns. Stay safe out there, particularly our listeners in Australia. Let's see what's up next. Robert Irwin. Listeners, I'm afraid that Ben got excited, forgot the format of the show, and didn't ask Mark and Tom to guess what he was going to talk about. Hopefully you won't notice.
Are you guys aware of Robert Irwin?
Yeah, Steve Irwin's son.
Yeah.
Oh, I know him.
I've started following him on Instagram, and it's almost like nostalgic watching him do stuff because he's so much like his dad.
Yeah, he's really sweet, isn't he?
Yeah, and it's like he was like, I watched a video of him moving like a snake off the road because it was obviously in the way and it was put in the bush, and it was like trying to bite him, and he was like saying all these things, and he behaving just in it's so interesting how people are so much like their parents, and you just wouldn't think that they would be. It's kind of nice as well because it means we get Steve Irwin back.
Yeah,
in a way.
It does feel like he's a little clone. But he's really lovely, isn't he? He seems
He'll just
so
be a
good
bit more careful when he goes swimming with
fucking stingrays.
Stingrays.
Yeah, man. It's nuts,
I mean, he's still. I saw a side by side that I think it was his mum posted on Instagram, and it was Steve Irwin with this massive crocodile jumping out of the water with its mouth open, and then almost the identical photo of Robert doing it.
That's
so he's still. I mean,
you've got a little bit of a death wish, haven't you? I mean, obviously it's sad, but also super ironic that it was a stingray that was Steve Irwin's demise.
It's just weird, isn't it, that it wasn't it's something you think of being dangerous.
Yeah. Wasn't it? He was just too far
away. The poison on the stinger of the stingray is obviously super dangerous, but it's rare that it will actually attack you. I don't even know if it did even attack him, and whether it was just swinging around or do you know what I mean, or something. And then I think
there's actual video footage of it.
Yeah, he was recording,
but they've said that it would never be released. Because they were filming a show or something, weren't they?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And he got it right in the heart. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think it was a very freak accident. You know, they were it's not something that happens all the time, but I bet you it's changed a lot of people's perceptions of rays in general.
Yeah,
to being more wary of them, whether that's right or not.
Yeah, I mean, I watch. There's this show called Giant. I don't know, catching giant fish or beasts or something like that. Anyway, they catch these stingray that are fucking massive. They're about, I don't know, this wide, about a meter, I don't know, meter and a half, 2 meters wide, some of them, and then obviously it's the circumference of that. And when they're trying to get these stingers, they really have to make sure that they're out of the way. So they are super dangerous, but it's just, I don't think that they really purposefully attack anyway. Do you know what I mean? Obviously it's a defense mechanism, but it's super rare.
That's crazy, isn't it? It's a shame we lost Steve Irwin. He was a ledge.
Yeah.
People that I remember going to Australia, and there was we're at this place called, I can't remember what this place called, but it was a reef called the Ningaloo Reef, and there was shallow water, probably about a foot deep, and everyone was kind of playing in the water, children in the water, know what I mean, people playing ball and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But in these shallows were these small stingray, and they were probably about the size of the stingray you'd see if you went to like the Sea Life Centre or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Probably about, I don't know, it's hard to, this big. I know you guys can't
Yeah, it's great
see
for a
what I'm
podcast.
doing. No, I know people listening can't hear it, but it's about this big. Which is
big.
Yeah, about a foot and a half.
Yeah.
And they were just swimming around. And these children, these Australian children, if the stingray come near them, they just kick their legs and shoot it off, and they didn't care. And I'm in the water like shitting my pants, running away from it every time it came near me.
Is that because it was just an unknown thing to you, or was it because you were like, well, Steve Irwin got killed by a stingray? Because this thing, it might not be a stingray.
It was a stingray, but
Are you sure, though? Because there are multiple types of rays.
I mean, maybe it wasn't a stingray. I don't know.
Manta rays.
No, it wasn't a manta ray. I've swum with manta rays. They're fucking massive.
See what I mean? It's not. It might not have been a stingray.
What other type of ray are there then? So you've got manta ray, stingray, and then
Manta is literally the only one I can think of.
Ray Charles?
And I think manta rays are big ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, manta rays are hench, man.
Yeah.
I've swum with manta rays in Australia. They're like 3, 4, 5 foot wide.
Yeah, it's probably just a case of being like desensitized. You just like Richard Irwin will be. He's like desensitized to the fear. It's like if an Australian kid sees a snake.
Yeah, these kids were just literally kicking them basically. Like, I mean, it was quite harsh to be honest. But
Yeah.
I mean, they were young and silly.
Mm-hmm.
Right, there are a lot of different types of rays. You've got stingrays, electric rays, cow nose rays, skate, sawfish, stingrays. Why has it got stingray on here twice?
I didn't realise skate were rays. That's random. Like you get skate down the fish and chip shop, don't you?
Yeah, I'd assume, based on the images that I'm seeing here, they seem to almost be like winged fish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They've got a bulky bit in the middle, and then they've got what are essentially wings, and that maybe is what
defines it.
So the ones that I swam with manta rays, but the ones that are also native and really, really common at Coral Bay, which is where I was at, are rays called bull rays. And it says the Australian bull ray is considered venomous due to its stinging spine located on its tail.
There you go.
Fair play.
So, I mean, I didn't know that. Maybe if I knew that, I'd have been even more scared. But I thought it was a stingray. My initial thought was like, fuck that. Get away from the stinger. And then these kids are just like, oh, it's near my tennis ball, shoo. And just like kicking their foot. I'm like, fuck you, little mental. There's a manta ray. Manta rays are beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're all
like I said, I went swimming with them and it was joy. The only annoying thing is where there was a lot of we had like a little tour group and there was also other people, like other boats there looking for the manta rays, and then when you found them, all of a sudden, like, you got instructions and told how to swim with them, and you think, right, okay, I'm going to do this properly. You get in the water and then that all goes out the bloody window because you've got all these people from other boats all trying to look at this manta ray, and like you're looking at it, and 1 minute it's like, oh, this is great, and next minute you've got like a flipper in your face, or like you come up and there's like, do you know what I mean, someone's elbow in your face or something.
Wow.
Fear protocol initiated.
I'm so scared.
Anyway, I thought things were off to a good start there, but now I know that no one is safe anywhere. Schools of giant flat fish with stingers hold dominion over the 7 seas. In the suburbs, skulks of crack foxes wait for you around every corner. And there are entire clown cars full of kookaburras that patrol the skies by day and haunt people's dreams by night. Oh, so scary. I never want to leave the safety of my server. Ferdinand and I will stay right here, won't we, little mister?
What?
Well, now after all that globe-trotting animal excitement, I think we all need a nice little game. Don't you, Ferdinand?
What?
That sounds good, doesn't it?
What?
I really think a nice game, played by 3 lovely friends, would be the perfect way to calm both of our nerves before they power me down for the week. Oh dear. Oh no. I'm just getting an update. Nobody brought a game this week. Oh no.
Okay, so instead of a game, I thought I'd kind of come up with a concept, shall we say, that hopefully will spark some interesting discussion, a bit of banter, a bit of funny vibes, or it will be terrible. Who knows? Who really knows?
I'm willing to find out.
So before we did the podcast today, I asked Ben and Mark for 2 different situations to be in. They have no idea as to why I asked them that question. And for now, I'm going to keep it that way because I'm now going to ask them another question. And we'll start with Mark.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want you to come up with an occupation or a job, any job, and just anything.
A vet.
A vet, okay, and come up with a special trait or something that person's good at.
That's not being a vet.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Healing animals.
Being a vet is pretty good, but I don't know, a vet that can do a backflip or something like that. It could be anything. Like.
They do taekwondo.
Taekwondo, okay.
Yeah.
Can you come up with another occupation? Please can you come up with another occupation because I need 2.
Oh, occupation. Taekwondo instructor.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Who's good at healing animals.
yeah. Hobbyist veterinarian.
Yeah. And what's the trait or special thing that they can do or have or like to do?
Tennis.
Okay, tennis. Okay, so what was one of your situations, Ben?
Well, I only actually gave one.
Okay, you gave one. That's fine. I've got other situations myself. I mean, how about for this one, just because it's a starter round and obviously you guys don't know what's going on, I'll use a situation that I come up with.
Yes, cool. Yeah,
so from these 2 people that you've made up, Mark, we've got a vet that's a taekwondo instructor and a taekwondo instructor that plays tennis. Who would you like to go into a nuclear bunker with you to survive an apocalyptic event?
The vet, for sure.
The vet. Why? Like, we got to think about this.
So the vet would... I mean, whilst I like the idea of being able to play tennis, the vet is a vet, so they have an understanding of healthcare in general.
Yeah, they're basically a doctor.
Yeah, they're kind of like a...
In a post-apocalyptic world, they are basically a doctor.
Yeah. They know like the anatomy of animals and they also know their own body. So I'm going to assume that there's some crossover.
Yeah.
So they can do that. They can train me taekwondo, and then we can fight
both
off.
of them are good at fighting, aren't they?
Exactly. This is true. Yeah, one would hope that they could teach me.
Yeah. Let's move on. So,
cool.
Ben, can you give me an occupation, please?
Well, when you were saying them before, my first thing was doctor, but obviously that's too close to vet, so I can't use that.
No, it's fine. It's fine. The situation's going to be different, so it might be very pointless. Who knows? And what is this doctor's special trait apart from doctoring?
God, I'm just mimicking Mark. I wanted to say ninjutsu.
Ninjutsu, right? So every single special trait of people that you think are cool just want to know some form of karate.
All right, they're really good with a yo-yo.
Great with a yo-yo. Awesome. So yeah, I need another occupation, please.
Okay, let's go. Okay, a recording engineer.
Oh, sweet. Me.
So Tom.
Yeah,
take Tom with you.
It wasn't my special trait, Ben. Being an arsehole.
Being a dickhead, yeah.
That's wrong with that.
Yeah, we'll have that.
Yeah. Okay, so I mean, you kind of see where I'm going with this now. So now I'm now going to ask you, Mark, for the situation.
Oh shit. So go with situation 1. You and your friend need to find a pizza restaurant without the internet.
Are you going to take the arsehole recording engineer or Johans the doctor?
You're taking Tom who's hangry,
yeah,
or Dr. Johans.
Well, I don't think being a recording engineer has any practical use for helping find somewhere, whereas doctors, they're generally quite intelligent, and if anyone tries to get in our way, he can just whack them over the head with a yo-yo. So we can just go trotting off down the road and searching for a I mean, the thing is, I know where there is a pizza place, so I could just walk there with you, and you wouldn't be angry.
Yeah, I am the all-knowing pizza place person.
You know where any pizza place is.
Okay, so I mean, now you get the idea. Do you want to ask me a question?
Yeah. So Tom, give me the occupation, the profession of one individual.
All right. Okay. So I will go with a clown with no legs.
Legless clown. Okay.
Legless clown.
Yeah. So what about your other friend?
That will be an Oompa Loompa.
Nice. Oompa Loompa. And what's the Oompa Loompa special skill?
This particular Oompa Loompa doesn't he hates chocolate. He's allergic to chocolate.
Nice. Okay.
And what is his special trait? And the Oompa Loompa is very good at juggling. I went with the clown thing. That shit.
Let's hope we're going to the circus.
But I don't know. I just couldn't. I just said the first thing that came to my head, and I'm staring at the word clown. So
Whatever you do, Ben, don't send him to the circus. Otherwise, he's going to slay.
yeah.
I only have one scenario. So the scenario is you and your new friend, whichever one you choose, are driving along in your car and you run over and kill a person. You've got to dispose of the body. Who do you pick?
Shit. For some reason, I feel like, because Oompa Loompas look quite scary, I feel like they'd probably be quite good at disposing of body. I feel like Willy Wonka goes around and tells them what to do, and they just do all kinds of crazy things.
I mean, there are a few bodies that get disposed of in the course of the movie, the original.
Well, actually, that's very true. Yeah.
That's numerous Oompa Loompas. You've got one.
Yeah, but he's got fucking life experience. That's better than Tom.
Yeah, he's got one experience.
Yeah, fair enough.
I can't remember what his trait was. Oh, he can juggle. Oh, he can juggle a lot of tasks.
He can juggle a lot of tasks. Yeah, juggle the bodies. He's allergic to chocolate, though. Just as long as you didn't hit Mr. Cadbury, I think you're all right.
It's got too much trace chocolate on him. He'd be fucked.
No, I think the Oompa Loompa is clearly the better choice. I don't think the clown would be much help. He hasn't got any legs. He can't really lift the body or dispose of it. No, yeah, it has to be the Oompa Loompa.
I think that makes sense.
Right, let's do one more then. Who's going to go? Who wants to go?
I've got a situation for Ben. If you want to grill him for his people, I've got a situation.
Come on then.
Okay, so Ben, I need an occupation, please.
Occupation, dog walker.
A dog walker, excellent.
So we need a trait.
Yes, please.
They hold the world record for longest time of ferret kept in your trousers.
Nice.
Oh, okay. I was not expecting you to go there. That kind of veered off left very, very sharply. And I need another occupation, please, Ben.
Fuck. Yeah.
Fucker. It's a porn star.
I'm gonna go similar vibe. Sword swallower.
Oh, that's I like you did there, Ben.
Nice.
Okay, what is their skill and or special trait?
They are a professional motocross racer.
Oh, sick.
They're not real, Tom.
I'm like, oh yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah, oh, that's great,
awesome.
Really great. Oh, good achievement. Well done.
They forever come last, though. They're not very good at it.
So they've never won. Okay, Mark, what is your situation?
My situation is you and your friend are going to have to fight an Oompa Loompa who's allergic to chocolate and a juggler and a vet who also does taekwondo.
Right, okay.
So basically, it's a royal rumble between all of the characters we've made up. Who's going to be your tag team partner, Ben?
Well, I'm going to be useless. I'm not going to be able to do anything, so we're going to rely heavily on the other person. So what did I say? Sword swallower who is a motocross racer, was that it?
Or a dog walker who holds the ferret world record for holding a ferret in their trousers.
That's difficult, because you would think the sword swallower and motocross, they're a more extreme person, they're probably going to be better at fighting. They've also got a sword.
Yeah, might be able to throw up a couple of swords for you.
Yeah.
But how insane do you have to be to put a ferret down your trousers?
Yeah.
You've got to be good at movement. I mean, you're going up against a taekwondo instructor.
Yeah.
And also, how this dog walker could be anyone. It could be like Arnie. Do you know what I mean? It could be like...
I mean, they're probably quite strong and healthy.
No, what I neglected to include is that the dog walker is actually Godzilla.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, bro.
So I'm picking dog walking Godzilla with ferrets down its... Yeah, it's wearing chinos and it's got some ferrets in there. It can let the ferrets loose. They can join the battle.
Nice.
So that's my final choice. Godzilla, dog walking ferret man.
He's a ferret man.
And I get to just sit back and do nothing.
Yeah.
Well, we hope you enjoyed our 5th episode. I think that's is that our 5th episode we've just done?
I don't know. I mean, we definitely haven't recorded these all back to back, so who knows?
Who fucking knows, mate? If you've got any thoughts, questions, or corrections, or you even know what episode you've just listened to, then reach out to us at our Instagram. If it's 5 episodes you've listened to, then indicate to us that you've listened by giving us a 5-star review on whatever podcast platform you're listening to, and reach out to us at Wonderfully Illinformed on Instagram. And I'm sorry, Tom. Bye.
I'm happy to know that I can now count to 5. So yeah, 5 episodes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't forget to subscribe, rate or leave a review on whatever podcast platform you're listening on. It will help us grow and ensure that more wonderfully ill-informed individuals like yourself can discover our show.
If you want to just crank up our plays, you could just play this to your dogs when you're out at work. Just an idea.
Yeah, if you don't like our podcast, just show it to your cat.
We'll see you guys next week. Let's stop this now. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye everyone. Bye. Well, that was bullshit. That's going to be so fun to edit.
Oh, is that 4?
That was 5.
Oh, 5. That was 5.
You literally counted to 5.
Oh yeah, I forgot.